My country people them. Na me, since past king, I don't come again for can open na eye. Me gonna know what it happen. As all Ambazonian them, including all African, including as a matter of fact the whole war, it cry about this atrocity for Cameroon terrorism for Bali, where La Republic their military troops that are attack church, shoot pastor, shoot Christians. As the international community, they pick up on this story for see the real face of Mr. Biya we dan come back with instruction for further kill Ambazonians them. Una guess what? Now who they work with the Cameroon military for help for cover up all this their crime them? Now who they always give them material for protect themselves against the international backlash where go come against the crime them? Una look very carefully. When I see the person where that run go try for defend, for cover up Mr. Biya a crimes against humanity for inside Ambazonia, it go open on an eye for many things and where they go on for this struggle. Now no other person but this frog where they call him say Michel Bientong. This one way they work with Sako. Sako they actually pay according to information they get them for that their group. When I see na Facebook page this, when I see for down, make a open them, a zoom am. Me gonna see wait way it talk am. It go talk say na Mama Wale we all know say na woman way they fight for Ambazonia and their independence. Na he don't order me them kill or picking them for church. When I feel say na joke. Na Michel Bientong na the person this de La Republic agent where they work with Sako. Na he try for cover up this crime for La Republic for order for shield Mr. Biya for the international backlash. Not be just ye one. Even their brother Paddy Asanga, this bonga, he too don't go for Facebook page. He take Mama Wale a picture. He put on Facebook say na Mama Wale for the ADF. He don't talk me La Republic. He go key people them for inside church. They lie say ADF they work with La Republic. Ma play on the video. Na the Paddy Asanga their video this way they put them for talking na ADF talk me them on that church.
The church gave for being a target now. We need to burn down all Catholic churches for Ambazonia.
So for help La Republic cover up their crime, they don't go take this old video where they be done put them before, where now only their own Sako people that they talk to me they attack churches. Since the voice for the woman, it they like the one for Mama Wali, then put Mama Wali picture, they talk saying Mama Wali for the ADF, they talk me then go attack that Catholic church. You go to wonder why Michel Bientong, a paid activist for Sako we na francophone na La Republique, yam Paddy Asanga we na military attaché we se dan talk say Cameroon military dan pay me begin find them informer na black leg. Na weti be their interest for the always lie say na ADF they work with La Republique. We na complete lie as I go show am for una. In this case, then come for expose them because then they hurry for hella for stop the diplomacy way they go on now because of this killing for this church way that happened for inside Bali. They want try for cover up La Republic their crime for blame the ADF say na the ADF don't talk me then go kill people them for day say na ADF they work with La Republic. Now say they done they do them all along for deceive our people say ADF they work with La Republic so that they go to cover up La Republic their crime for the international community. Then they deceive our people. They made them not align with the force way. Now be more organized for help them for effectively free Ambazonia within the shortest period of time. Now make a take una go for the real video where now the Sako people they be done play say me then go attack churches them. If they be done play and long ago, now way they don't go recycle them now for can attack the ADF. So I go bring the old video where now 5 months ago. Where they be done publish them at the bunkam, na way they don't go bring and now for can help La Republic for cover up their crime. Now when I know exactly who they work with La Republic for cover up their crime, for give them justification and for help for blindfold and deceive Ambazonian them, me they no follow the road when their mommy, their real liberator, they talk say my picking them una camo, na they go there for road say no mommy, Satan they for road. Where they no know say na their own mommy say is time for road for take them for deliver them. When I watch the real video where they run doctor them, they don't go edit them again for use them for protect La Republic against their atrocity where they don't commit them for inside Bali. When I watch the old video where they don't go use them now for begin set up the ADF and Mama Wali. My fellow country people them, this one na una own countryman, sense past king, Ambazonian FBI, As I be promise una, I go find the person where he be make that disturbing audio threatening the Catholic Church, where it don't affect a lot of our Christian them and priest them where then they for ground zero. And I don't come up again, even though it be late, for bring una the people then where them be behind those utterances. Una know again, it no be of surprise, saying that the same Chris Anu and Sako their group, and una don't hear previously, they don't try for fool our people then for give instruction me soldier then attack UNO, their property, and for destroy their things them, now for set Ambazonia up so that it will cause animosity between the international community and our people, and make people then feel say will be stupid, so that La Republique go be able, when they accuse and say they commit atrocity, for also point their action, then talk say Ambazonia then too they do the same thing. So make without give una further analysis, make I just go straight for put the audio them. Make una here, I go also put the face for the people them where them be behind these audios. The girl way he make this one, he name na Brin Ndele. Na Kumba girl way he de for inside Sweden. He stay for Sweden with him massa way he name na Valentine. Me gonna listen.
The church gave for being attacked. The church gave for being attacked now. We need to burn down all Catholic churches for Ambazonia. We don't need them. By the time we take this decision, the Pope says we go no say they don't enter business. Say they don't enter a business. Yeah, because if the church not exists, yes, even the Pope not go get that offerings. By the time we burn down all the Catholic churches, it will be a different story. I hope say Restoration Forces they take note with me at the talk.
Attack against religious institution for no reason other than their opinion. It is a war crime and nobody should listen to these people. There is another audio of another one of the officials who is in their so-called LGA in Ngi making the same statement, so that Meguna know, say this is not just random, but a thing where they do already for set up our people for failure. When I listen for the audio, I not get the picture for the man. Unfortunately, I not get time for look for that picture, but when I go get the same, when I go know these people for who they are criminals, setting up Ambazonia for neutralize any effective campaign due to the humanitarian crisis to get sympathy or empathy for our people then.
Ladies and gentlemen, the economic sabotage we're all talking about here should not only be directed to La Republique of Cameroon. It should be directed toward the church that has stood strongly against the Ambazonian struggle. Believe me, yours, if I would have sent about 2-3 audio the once in a while, but nobody listened. If we can exercise the economic sabotage to the church, let us boycott church services for about 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and let our boys enforce it. Our way to God must not only go through the church. The church is feeding fat out of us and killing us, and the leadership of the church will not even recognize that the people that are financing the church, the people that make the church are being killed and are crying out. And yet they turn their backs on the church. Who is an enabler when we call it here? The church has stood strongly against us. The two men who said Nigerians that are fighting. Ambas already laid down their God, but Nigerians are fighting. And that is the church. That is the leadership of the church. So why are we sparing the church with this economic sabotage? Is that not the thing that I'm using to side with the enemy or the oppressor to kill the oppressed? The problem here is, if we do this, the church lives on this thing we call tithes or Sunday offerings. If we suck them dry of Sunday offering for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, they will come begging. They will send a delegation to Biya to say, no, stop it, it's going to be something different. Their institutions will not run. Their workers will not be paid. All of those things will not go on. And that's another way to punish somebody who has been against us from the inception of this struggle until date. And yet we continue to spare them, we continue to do them, we continue to do everything. If our boys can't enforce church boycott services, let's pray in our houses and live for some months until the church complies. Why would they seal a store and so we call a lockdown and asking the Republic to comply? But now the church is stood against all this while, And we cannot even say a word except yesterday. Are you seeing how people have respected it? If this boy will just go out on Sunday, this will not be everywhere to disturb the church. If they go out and disturb the church, all church services on Sundays, believe me, within 1 to 4 5 months, the church will come kneeling down and begging. Why their schools trouble? Their schools are running normally. They're fighting us everywhere, and yet we clap for them. Oh, let the church out. Somebody is killing us. The church is killing us. They fought school resumption with all their might, and their schools are on, as we see them, catching fire all of these days. But then, their schools go on, their hospitals, even though we are not disturbing hospitals, their schools go on. Other small institutions that have to run normally. And they're already investing in La Republique as much as building schools over there. That's why they've decided to isolate and to turn their backs against the suffering people who make up that church, who finance that church. Having Thanksgiving will come and say, okay, this church Sunday, you are giving 350,000, or see, you are going to give 150. They tax the people, and that money comes out. They use it, and now the people are crying, they are suffering, and yet they still running and asking for that money. I will not even sympathize with the Christians that are being slaughtered on the street every day. The church needs to be handled. Uncle B.